This is Dave Hunt from the Muskegon Area ISD, back to talk about team readiness for this PD. This video is intended for those that would like to participate in the MICIP collaborative walkthrough and work session series with a team. For districts, we'll want to make sure that this is a district level team, as MICIP is a district-based process. There are other situations such as single building districts, ISD programs, and others. Regardless of your situation, this should hopefully get you thinking about who to include on your team for this PD. MICIP is set up to provide a platform for all teams to use. I think of a continuum of readiness. You'll want to make a different team and different data decisions depending on where your team is on this continuum. On the left side, we have teams that are newly created or have new leadership. They may have previously engaged in school-based school improvement and collected all of their school plans into one large district plan. On the left side of this continuum, these teams may not be as familiar with MICIP and may not have participated in some of the MICIP PD or other readiness opportunities over the last few years. On the right side, we have a more established teams with consistent leadership. These teams may have already transitioned to district-based goals and strategies that buildings align under. This team has a solid understanding of the MICIP mindset shifts and has been participating in various professional learning around continuous improvement in preparation for the release of MICIP. This team may have already established and aligned district level goals and strategies, and they're already somewhere in a 3 to 5 year improvement cycle. Again, this is a continuum. Your team likely falls somewhere along this line, perhaps leans one way or the other in regards to its readiness. Keep this in mind as we think about what data to consider as you move forward. Teams on the left side of the continuum might want to use MICIP to help them establish a new goal or goals. These teams would consider 2 or 3 critical areas that they would like to inquire more deeply about. For this PD, it'd be great to narrow that down to just one area of inquiry. The team should think about some data that they could gather that would help them out with this inquiry. More established teams on the other side of the continuum may already have well-established and supported district-level goals and strategies. These teams might want to consider if they want to continue with these goals and not start from scratch just because we have a new process. These teams could use the Discover data process in MICIP to confirm their current goals and strategies, or use the process to inform any changes or adjustments they might want to make. In either case, teams are encouraged to think beyond student test scores and consider whole child data, such as some of those sources listed here. This is not an exhaustive list, just a couple of suggestions to get teams thinking differently. When forming your team, think about those in your organization that will be able to leverage this work when you get back to the district. Some suggestions include the superintendent, curriculum director, special education director, or other program directors or teacher leaders. A final consideration to think about is how you would like your team to participate. Your team could work together in one space and connect to the PD virtually on one device, ensuring that the session is projected and everyone can hear the presentation materials. This could allow for easier sharing of materials and breaking the team out into smaller groups. Your team could also connect from their own devices. When it comes time to collaborate, the facilitators will put you into a breakout room, and your team will want to have any data or other materials set up and ready to share electronically. Regardless of how you choose to have your team connect, the facilitators will be sure to check in with your group during breakout sessions. I hope this guidance has been helpful in thinking about how you would like your team to participate and some of the items that could be prepared ahead of time to make the best use of our time. I look forward to working with you in April and May.